and I want to show you how to draw the gable, the little the roof, the little window thing on the top. So let's start with that idea first, okay? So we're just going to be using this house more as inspiration, all right? I want to show you the steps how to create a gable. Okay, so of course, when you're talking about a 2-point perspective, usually means you're facing a corner of a house or a corner of a building. And let's go ahead and draw. Let's just kind of put that corner on our page. And I just put a dot. This dot represents where the corner of the house comes in contact with the ground. Okay, there's an angle. This is gonna go back to a vanishing point way over here. Now this, at the top of this, I'm also going to draw another angle here. And you can see that both of those lines slightly converge. Okay, they're not exactly parallel, but they slightly are converging. So that's what I want you to do on that side over there. Okay. We've got this side over here. This is going toward the other point. So you have one point in this direction and one someplace out here. And the way that I teach drawing, of course, is I don't really worry about where those vanishing points are as long as everything converges, and we use our head to estimate. Okay, let's draw a vertical here. And then draw a vertical over here. Okay, very, very lightly, we're going to find the center of this wall here. So we're going to draw an X. And I just put a dot at the top of that. This would be the roof line, the corner of the roof. So look at this. This is going in this direction. That's going in that direction. This has got to converge as well. So you see, I'm just kind of estimating. Just estimating. All right, let's connect that. Connect that. Now, I'm going to take this angle and copy it right over there. Okay, let's find the center of this roof. So look at this now. Look how I did. I'm going to use another X. Because this is also a square. It just, this square happens to be slanted a little bit, but it still works. We still can find the center using the same exact process. Now I'm going to draw an angled line that's going to match both sides there. Okay, so right about here, I'm going to draw a line that's going to go back to the vanishing point, and this will be the base. That's the base of my gable. Now what we're going to do next, and I'm going to show you over here so there's no confusion. What we're going to draw next is the front. You see this? That's what we're going to draw next, the front of the gable, just like that. So all we have to do is go straight. This is important now. You're going to go straight up. And then I'm just going to put a dot right there. And then from that dot, this is going to go also back to the vanishing point. Okay. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just come in here and erase the lines on the inside of this square, because I don't want to be confused by what we're going to do next. We're going to find the center again. Okay. Okay, here we go now. I'm gonna mark this with red so you can see where I'm at. This right there, you see that corner? Now what I want you to do, I want you to take that corner back toward this vanishing point back here. So that's going to converge, that's going to converge, and this line is going to converge someplace in the distance. Then I'm going to come down, and I'll put this one in green. I'm going to come down to this corner right there. Okay, that corner right there. And I'm going to follow this roof line. Watch now. Watch. Look at that. I'm going to stop right there. And then this ends up being the side of that gable. Come to the peak. And then right here, this peak, this is also going to head back to that vanishing point. And so this is the weirdest angle of everything right here. This line right here was the center of the roof, right? So where this peak crosses over right there, we put a line in like that. And that line is the same. It's going to be the same as this line right there. Now it looks different because our roof is slightly different, but it's still the same line. It just is a slightly different perspective than the picture. If you do have additional questions, please join our Facebook group. It's totally for free. Post your questions in there. You can direct it toward me, or even down here in the comments below, you can ask a question and I will try and answer it my best. My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.